Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Hello guys, welcome back for another video. Today I want to share with you guys how the Quran, reciting the Quran on a daily basis completely transformed my life. Okay, how the Quran transformed my life. I want to share that with you, inshallah, so that you too can be on the Quran and recite it every day, and it transformed your life as well. So I came up with 5 lists, and I have 5 things to share with you guys. Number 1, it put barakah in my life. You guys, I get so much done in a very short amount of time. Very, very short amount of time. By 1 o'clock, I'm done with everything that I need to do for that day. By 6 o'clock, the entire family is asleep, minus me, because I go to bed by 7. People have been wondering, why are you not answering the phone? And I'm like, I'm asleep. The whole house is asleep. And it just transformed not just my life, like everybody else in this house. My kids wake up 5 in the morning, you know what I mean? And everything start around that time, 5, 6 around there. And it's just so much peace, mashallah, which brings to my second point. Reciting the Quran on a daily basis literally gives me peace, and I'm more content. And this is not to say that I don't get, frustrated with life, or I'm not stressed. That comes with life. Allah created this world that way. You will be stressed, but it doesn't overwhelm me like it used to, right? To the point where, like, it would just take over me, right? And alhamdulillah for that, alhamdulillah. The third point, and this is something I realized as I was trying to write down how my life changed, right? No matter what's happening, no matter how stressed I am, no matter how things are going crazy and chaotic, my life is still moving forward. I'm still getting things done. And that never happened in the past. If I'm really that stressful, I'll drop everything, and I'll start again, and I'll drop again, and I'll drop it up. Like, you know what I mean? But now I'm just existing and moving forward as the chaos is happening around me, and I'm moving forward. I'm getting things done, accomplishing the things that I set out to do. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. And I attribute that to the Quran. Wallahi, I attribute that to the Quran. The fourth thing is the Quran heals you mentally, right? The Quran healed me. I'm looking down to see what I wrote. The Quran healed me mentally, physically, and spiritually. Let me give you an example how it cured me or healed me physically. So I struggled with what I now realized what it is. It's called white coat syndrome, okay? Every time I see a blood pressure cuff, I freak out. I get scared, I get sweaty, I panic. I don't like it. And the reason why is because I had a trauma when I had my first child, second child, all my pregnancies except the last one, I end up having preeclampsia, which is a high blood pressure in pregnancy. And I would be, with this pregnancy, for instance, I would be waiting for the doctor, right? I would be waiting to be called into the office, and I'm terrified. I'm literally terrified. The night before, I didn't sleep. And what am I worried about? What I'm worried about is my blood pressure going up. But if I'm stressed, if I'm not sleeping, it's definitely going to go up. So I was constantly stuck in this fear, and I did not know how to overcome it. And sometimes it's so bad, I would literally cry. And the nurse will try to calm me down, and she'll say, hey, your blood pressure is gonna go up if you're this upset, and we need to take the blood pressure, right? Especially the fact that I had preeclampsia in the past. They can't just, not take my blood pressure. But anyways, out of desperation, I turned to the Quran. So when I'm waiting to be called, all I did was just recite the Quran, recite the Quran, recite the Quran, recite the Quran. And what I have noticed is, even though I'm worried, even though I'm scared, even though my heart is pounding, and they're taking the blood pressure, my blood pressure is low. Like one time, I think it was like 116/70 or 65, which was the lowest I've ever been, ever. And I'm like, how? I almost passed out of fear, right? And you took my blood pressure and it's low. Like, how does that work? And it's because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Quran heals the body, right? And what I have noticed, again, as I was sitting down and I was thinking about these things, what I have also noticed is that Allah led me to eating the type of food that specifically lowers the blood pressure. Like during my pregnancy, my last pregnancy, I would crave a lot of like avocado bowl, which is made of onions, tomato, avocado. Sometimes I'll add black beans. All these things that I would eat literally lowers my blood pressure. But I wasn't eating it for that purpose because I had no idea. I just ate it because that's what I was craving. And number two, I have to eat healthy, obviously, right? When I was pregnant. So that's what was happening for me. And I attribute this to the Quran, you guys. Please. The Quran is, mashallah, alhamdulillah. And number 5, what I have noticed is this. I don't know how to put it in words though. I wrote it down. It doesn't sound right. But Allah kind of opened my eyes to realizing the key to success. There you go. The key to success. And what that is, and that is any small action done consistently over time literally leads you to success. It doesn't matter what it is. If, for instance, you want to finish the Quran, right, within a year's time, if you do it 3 verses, 4 verses, 5 verses a day, daily, in a year time, you will finish the Quran cover to cover. If you want to lose weight and you do literally 30 minutes a day, just 30 minutes a day, within a year time, you'll realize a huge weight loss. Just 30 minutes a day, right? Another example is if you want to save money and you have a hard time saving money, all it takes is like $50, for instance, okay, $50 a month. Within a year time, you'll save about over $1,000. Literally, $1,000. So I realized that small actions done consistently over time leads to success. So we are coming to the end of the video, but before you go, if you're wondering how you can start reading the Quran and, you know, read it every single day and not miss a single day, just like I was wondering, I have a solution for you, okay? And this is not sponsored, by the way. I wish it was, but it's not sponsored. Download the Quranly app. Please do that. May Allah reward Muhammad Hijab, Smile to Jannah, and everybody else who talked about this app, because it really changed my life. It really connected me with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and connected me to the Quran. Like I said, I have not missed a single day, okay? This app, what I really, really love about is the fact that, you know, it has like 5 options. You can either start reciting the Quran 1 verse a day, 3 verse a day, 5 verse a day, 10 verse a day. I started with 5 verses, okay? And now I upgraded to 10 verses a day. And I think it's free, by the way. It's free, okay? And it sets that goal for you. It reminds you. So if you happen to forget one day, it'll send a message and let you know that you haven't read read the Quran for that day. And when you reach that goal, I think it says congratulations, or it has like a green bar that says like you met your goal, right? And it encourages you to read more. I swear to you, like whenever I met my goal, it made me want to read it more. I'm like, it only took 2 minutes. I'm like, I can do better. I can do better. I can do better. And the days are hard. I'm back at my 5 verses. I'm back at my 10 verses. And this is why I upgraded to 10 verses now, right? But anyways, it really helped me stay on track. I hope it does the same thing for you. And again, it's not sponsored. I know it sounds like it's sponsored, but it's not sponsored. It's just changed my life. tremendously. If you find this video very helpful, please press the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Take care.